Welcome to an introduction to accounting and to Sage Line 50. In this podcast we're going to show you very quickly how to generate customer and supplier lists. If we go to customers here on the left hand side and we look for the reports, we open up the reports and we look for customer detail reports. Here we are, customer details. And we can see that we can have a straightforward customer list, or we can have a customer address list, or a variety of other lists as well. Let's in fact just go to this one, the customer list, and we're going to preview that. And we can choose to have all the customers, in which case we would just leave it like that, or we could do some other selections to just do a single customer or more than one customer. So let's do all the customers because we know I haven't got that many, and there we have a customer list. You can see we've only got 4 customers at the moment, so that generates our customer list. Now possibly of more use would be a customer address list, so we'll preview a customer address list, and again we will take all of the customers, and there we have the customer address list. And of course normally we would probably have telephone numbers and fax numbers as well. We can simply print this as it is, or what we could also do would be to email it to ourselves or to some other person within the company, or we could export it. Let's do an export here because this is the most useful one, and I'm just going to export this in fact to the desktop because then I can remove the things I don't want later. So this is a customer address list, and it's in the form of a PDF file, so it can be printed off later if we wish, or we can keep it for reference. So I save that and I have a customer address list now on reference. I'm going to close that and close that one, and now we also have the suppliers lists. So we go to suppliers, and it won't surprise you really to know that we're going to go to suppliers reports, and we're going to look for supplier details reports. There we are, and we can go down this and select the suppliers list, and of course we're just going to preview the supplier list. We'll preview all of them, and we've only 3 providers at the moment, so we'll close this, and let's say we want the supplier address list. We select it. We'll go to preview. Always a good idea to preview something first, regardless of whether you're going to print it out or save it as a file, so you can see what it looks like. And there we have our suppliers lists with addresses and telephone numbers. Let's just close this for a moment, and instead of printing out all of it, let's go and preview the supplier list and say what we want is a particular supplier, and we'll just say we want Noble Growth, and click on OK, and that way we just select the supplier Noble Growth. So there we have it. This is how to print out customer and supplier details. Remember, we select, say, our supplier details, our supplier address, our preview. We'll do all of them again. And if we want to print it, we simply go to the printer. I click on the printer there. You'll see it tells me that I'm connected to a PhotoSmart printer. I could connect it to any other printer, but if I just look down there, what I'm going to do is connect it to an XPS document writer, which will actually print a file to the desktop again. So if I say OK, it's producing that. So I want my address list, and I simply save that, and now I have a copy of that on the desktop as well. So I've printed out customer lists and supplier lists, and that's how it's done in Sage Line 50. Thank you.